Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to show you something here real quick. Basically, as you can see, I'm leveling up with the companions, just like I had said I was going to do. I've done a couple other things since then. Basically, I've gotten Nadia. I finished all of her blocking. I made her the steward out at Winstead and put a carriage out there. Now I've got Vilkas doing two-handed sword, so I'm already finished with him. I think I'm about to finish. We'll see here in a second. You can see me talking to Vilkas, and I'm going to finish my last portion. I've already slept, so he should be good to go with this. I think it'll finish out. Oh no, I gotta go to sleep. Okay, hold on 1 second. Going back into your vest, because I was actually walking down to the gate because I was gonna get things, but I got kind of caught up. Got some time to kind of wrap a rubber band around my controller and level up a little bit. So I got myself very close to getting his what's it called. In fact, I'm about ready, I think, to finish him for swinging a two-handed sword. I'm pretty sure I am. I forget what his max is, but I've been basically doing a lot of magic to get myself back up to speed before I join the Mage Guild, or go back and finish the quest for the Mage Guild. But as I said, I got everybody kind of there. I'm about to take another forward though. I'll let Vilkas go because I'm finished with his. I think I'm about to be finished with this two-handed sword. And you'll see that here in a second. I know I try to not do things off of screen, but I did this actually on screen last show. Showed you guys how I'm doing this. And so now let me go ahead and sleep. That pops me up into the screen. Okay, so there I've leveled up. Let me talk to Vilkas now. We'll see if he can close out his sword training.
It's all in the swing.
Nope, didn't do it. I think he goes all the way to 90. I think he goes all the way to 90. But we'll do this though, because he's 82. What I'll do is go back to Telekinesis. Basically, I'm geared to do Falkreath, but I didn't want to go out running around to, you got a danger heart, I'll hold that up in the air. But I didn't want to run down to Falkreath with him since I was already close, and I was kind of like doing this ad hoc while I was doing other things, because pretty much, I mean, I can tie it off and just let it keep running, which is what I was doing. So back to finish my other stuff I was doing. So I came back and figured I'd try and knock out some of this. So I should have one companion after I get him finished that I'm going to take up and put at High March. I have that house built as well, and I'm basically going to take that and put a companion there, and then that companion is going to be the steward there. They should ask for a stewardship as soon as I get them there, so that's what I'm doing. So hold on, usually doesn't take too long. So I level up one more time. But it looks like I'm actually going to end up getting a challenge by the Ebony Warrior here really soon, just from trying to get prepped to go to the college and finish out the companions. I wanted all their training done, and the best way as a spell blade to get that done is to go ahead and let the automate my training here and get that through. coming through. 79. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna actually get a, probably as soon as I leave here, the Ebony Warrior's gonna come up and give me the Ebony Warrior quest, because as soon as I hit 80, that's about the time he comes around looking for you. But the telekinesis kind of thing, getting yourself fully prepared for it, actually is very, very useful for this purpose alone. And it's something I planned on doing anyway once I finished all the questing, but I did want to finish out everything out with companions before I went full into the Mage Guild, and all their trainers. It's a good way to get them kind of done and said and done with. Hit stuff. Bounce the danger card across the room, and then I'm going to go back in here, take a nap. Now I've got like 740 health. To 2 points shy. 2 points shy of 90. But I figured when I was doing this, I might as well let you guys see what I was doing. It's not really so amazing, but if you've never done it before, it's a neat little trick. Just build up all your, I think 25% or higher, but with the boats, what sets it off is the boat's wing shoes that you can do with alteration as well. And that's what really kind of sets the whole kind of theme off there. Once you get that going, you can just sit back and kind of enjoy the ride. Yeah, I did all kinds of things in between doing this. I stopped and did the dishes. You know, I did a couple other things. You know, I went to a barbecue and then just came back for this, and it's a little bit later in the evening. I've got some other work stuff I've done as far as my drawings and stuff like that, so now it's just a matter of kind of doing my free time stuff, which is, you know, before kind of getting to bed and things like that. I'll let this go ahead and play through. It is a little bit, I guess, shameless of me to do this trick, but I don't do it with all my characters. It's just something I do, especially if I'm going to have a character that goes all the way with everything. Because what's going all the way with everything if you don't fill out all the blocks of your all the perks? If all the perk trees aren't filled, then you know, kind of what you have to think, what's the purpose of it? You know, that's when you think about the true definition of a complete game, it means you've done pretty much everything, and finishing the quest is not truly hard. Now I might have increased the difficulty because from doing this, but I'm already on legendary survival. I mean, how much more difficult can it get? It's gonna make me stop and eat here in a minute. So that's kind of the trick, but I'll go ahead and let this keep running. It's a kind of an automated process since I put the little rubber band on there. I just have to kind of let it run through. And as soon as I finish this one, I think the only other one that can train me, Athos can't, because he's a one-handed trainer. I'm already at 100 with one-handed, and Ayala, she does archery, but I think she only goes to 75, and I'm already like 80 something in archery. So Actually, I can take a look real quick. I go up to my skills and look. Yeah, you don't have to come out of what's called. When I look at my archery, there's my block is already 75. Yeah, archery I'm already 89. Even though I don't have a single point in it, I'm still better than an AL that can train me, so I can't even train with her. And then I do need to get my pickpocketing done. I haven't really pickpocketed. I need to do a bunch of that. I was thinking of a technique. I've never tried it before, but I'm gonna try it just to see if it works. If you guys have any advice if it works or not, just put it in the comments. But when I started this build, what kind of has me on the outs with the Imperial Legion is that I started as a Stormcloak. I didn't actually join the Stormcloaks or anything, but when I left the building, I left with Rayloff because I wanted to beat on him for a while because he didn't have the key. Well, in doing that, I think I eliminated Hadvar from the game altogether. I'm pretty sure I did. But when if I go and join the Stormcloaks, and then pickpocket, and this is what brought me to this idea. If I pickpocket reverse pickpocket the Jagged Crown into Rayloff's inventory, technically after I do that, he should go back to Riverwood. And as long as I go to Riverwood and as soon as you complete the quest, but if I go to the Imperials and complete the quest, that's the question. Does he still go back to Riverwood? Because if I go with the Imperials and complete the quest, but then go to Riverwood and try and pickpocket the Jagged Crown back off Rayloff, then we'll see what happens. I know that's twisted, but it's what I think I'm going to try to do, just for the general purpose of seeing if it can be done. Can you start with one and then switch completely around and invert it and go to the other? That's pretty much the question. And also get the Jagged Crown at the same time, because usually they say if you do that, you lose the Jagged Crown altogether. But I'm betting, my gut feeling is telling me that Rayloff will still go to the town, to Riverwood, whether he fights in the war or not. That's regardless, because you're not going to do the Stormcloak side. But we'll see what happens. Basically, I'm going to be a traitorous Imperial. Basically, I'm going to start as a Stormcloak, get the Jagged Crown, and run around and give it to General Tullius. I've never heard of anybody talking about doing this. See, this is where it gets to 99. It should say 100 soon. And it goes a lot. It's slower here at the top once you get up in the 90s. It's 80s and 90s. But you'll see once I go back down how at the lower levels you actually start to level up really fast. But I should be 2 points from finishing. But I think I'm pretty much done at this point because, like I said, Ayala, Athos, and now the only one would be Farkas for heavy armor. And my heavy armor skill is, I don't think it's very high. Oh, 43. And I've got no points in it. But I've got points that I could put into it. It's just a matter of, let me go ahead and go to sleep and see if I can make him turn over what you call it. Hey, why didn't I go to sleep? Hold on. This happened earlier, didn't it? Saying I didn't get a restful sleep. Why are you doing that?
It's all in the swing, like we showed you.
Let me look. Hold on. Survival mode's still on. That's a strange glitch. Oh, that's why I'm stupid. Disregard what I'm saying. What I did is basically I was going off my level for my skill in alteration, which leveled up to 100, but it's not, I haven't leveled up myself. And if you've never done this on computer, you have to reset a skill, you have to hit the space bar if you do it on laptop. So got it in the air, it'll start, so it'll let me up here in a minute. That's what was happening. I hadn't actually leveled up yet. I'm stupid. I was going off of the 100, not the 80. There, that's the sound I was looking for. Okay, so here we go ahead and put this down. Sorry, my rubber band's acting up. Okay, now I'll go do it. There we go. Now it's doing it. I was like, that's weird. Okay. 31. So let me talk to him.
It's all in the swing. Like we showed you.
Yep, 90. Yeah, he stopped. So I got all the 3 points.
What do you need to pay?
You take my money back. Time for us to part ways. Yep. I used him, so Farkas is the only other one. I think I just kept that Danger Heart. I did that pretty good. Usually I don't do those that well. You'll see where Farkas is at. I don't think he's down here. Oh, he is.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Let's not waste any time.
Okay, Farkas. Let's see something here. That goblet did not want to move. There we go, that'll move with us. And you can actually move with this. I was actually doing that with Vilkas when I was going down the street. I was walking around with a roll of paper. So it doesn't matter what it is. You can, as long as you don't keep it, they won't even stop you from stealing. As long as you don't keep it. But you do have the option to take, which is you have to be careful of not doing. Like this, I'll have to drop it now because I'm getting to leave here. You can't go through doors like that, but yeah, we're gonna go down to. I'm gonna go ahead and take Falkreath because he's got like 40 points. That's Rhea. I think I'm gonna put her up at the other house at Higher March. Now I'm doing my muffle. So we should just have to go down and talk to the Jarl at Falkreath, but I do have to ride down there, so we may have to fight. I don't know. It's just I do know that. Actually, I'll drop one of my things. Let's go to telekinesis. travel, it's just slow when you do this. It's not like what's called Soul Trap, where you have to stay in one location. You can't travel with this one. It's just a slow walk while you're traveling. But if you ever did use this as like a combat technique, I mean, you could actually pick a sword up and literally walk around holding it until you're ready to freaking fire it at somebody. Would not be hard to do at all. Oh, actually, hold on, let me stop. Oh, maybe take the paper. I get 3 points that I can level off of Farkas.
Stop. What is it? I'll show you what I can about protecting himself.
There we go.
Let's go. What do you need to take?
My money back, Farkas. That's what I'm doing.
Let's go.
But anyway, that's what I was doing when with Vilcus when I decided to add you guys into the fun. I might have to discontinue this. This has been about 20 minutes of me walking around, not doing much. And I know you guys probably like to see the action. I think there's a certain element of the group though that probably likes to see how they can actually improve their own characters, because I mean this is something that anybody could really use. There we go, the heavy warrior.
I have done all that can be done. There is nothing left. No quests to be undertaken, no villains to be slain, no challenges to face. Except for you. You are my last challenge. Only you can send me to Saarthal with honor. Make your preparations. When you're ready, come find me in my last mission. When next we meet, you will be at my last mission.
I knew that was coming, the Ebony Warrior. I didn't think, just some of you might have watched my channel just like the day before yesterday, or recently, and saw that I was like 60th level, and now I'm 80th, and pretty much the quest that I've done has been getting a couple of minor things to get them out of the way, and I just wanted to, especially because I wrote this list of 13 rules, and technically I'm not abiding by my 13 rules, so I wanted to put myself in line with a correct survival mode playthrough. I think the reason I was kind of like not doing this is because I think I'm pretty fast at getting through. Survival mode. It hasn't really been super difficult for me. I'm just gonna do this down to my horse. Oh, I gotta eat. I'm not gonna do this forever. I'm just gonna do it down to my horse, and then I'll do it ad hoc with Farkas. We'll go ahead and do a quest here. To run down and actually go for fighting whoever the Jarl of Falkreath. He usually gives you some mundane task to go and fight like a bandit pack somewhere. So we're going to go fight the bandits. I'll let Farkas help me with that. And then whatever leveling up I can get done when I'm going to talk to people and stuff like that, I'll do with Farkas as I go along. I'm not going to like sit here and do this continually. It does tell me I'm drained, but we can deal with that. That's no problem. It also tells me I'm hungry too, but the screen hasn't turned red, so I can still keep rolling. Yeah, I'd planned to do this earlier with the companions, because I knew that they can train me up and me not lose money for it. So that's what I think I was planning to do for the longest. It's just I don't think I've really done a good job making these videos of doing what I normally would do. Sometimes there's a lot of thought and preparation that goes into a build, and when you do a general build, it's a little more chaotic because you've got a lot of thoughts going through your head of things that you want to do. So, we're almost to the horse, but let me go ahead and get some training from Farkas. I'll get the roll of paper here in a second.
Let's get going. I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
Oh crap, I gotta go sleep. Okay.
Let's go.
I'm not gonna do it to you guys, dragging you guys back in. Just basically, I'll go ahead and keep doing this, but I'm gonna ride down to Falkreath, and I'll go ahead and go to sleep there. So that way it won't throw you guys off. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I had to stop and do something real quick. We're down to the horse, and we'll just ride down, and then I'll sleep and level up there. Because I don't think that level up can wait. This added EXP will also help me anyway. I also don't know if I told you guys this. I'm about to switch armor as well. And the armor I'm going to switch to, since I looked through my stuff for basically the best Daedric sword that I could get. Best sword, two-handed sword, because that's going to be a two-handed ability. I wanted my Daedric sword, Daedric great sword there, and since I'm gonna have a Daedric great sword, I'm gonna start wearing my I've got the, like I was saying, I don't know if you guys knew, but basically when you do your what you call it early, this is the Daedric plate right here. I think that's true. Daedric plate, and then the boots or gauntlets are normal. I haven't smith these or anything yet, but I'm planning to. But let me put my hood back on. I can't disregard my spell blade aspects of my build. But basically, if I'm going to be riding around with a Daedric sword, I was like, okay, yeah, let me wear the Daedric. Although I've almost got my two-handed up now to 90, so that's one thing I can do while I'm here. That's since I'm riding around with a two-handed sword without putting a few points into it. No, what's called? Yeah, I've still got to get it up to 100, so I've still got to do that with it. But anyway, it doesn't make sense to ride around big Daedric sword and not have Daedric matching armor. I know, it's a little bit, I guess, fashion victim of me to do that. In fact, I might also, I don't even think it really matters right now. Yeah, I did switch out of my mage backpack and put on a dark leather backpack. I might get Shadowmere too. I've left Shadowmere kind of down at the pond. Since I'm going to Falkreath, I might as well get Shadowmere and put him into action. I already went with 91. One swing, first swing with the Daedric sword, 91. carrying a lot of stuff on me right now. That's why I'm packed heavy, because I'm still carrying my stuff to build my next house. But this will be the final house that I have to build. I don't have any other houses. I've got all the. This will be the third Hearthfire house. And all I'm doing, I'm not making full houses. It's basically just the small house structure, and then putting the smithing stuff on the outside and putting the a carriage there. Because I'm in my survival guide for 13 rules, one of the things I specified is that there's no way to get like use the carriage system from Morthal, Falkreath, or Dawnstar. But this being the case, well, I think I can still. I haven't done the Golden Claw yet, so they should still be open. But basically, I'll sell some stuff while I'm here. This will, what I'm doing now will add 3 carriages to close to, not directly in Falkreath, Morthal, or Dawnstar, but they are close to Falkreath, Morthal, and Dawnstar. And then basically I'll put one of the companions each. I put Nadia already at Windstad. See what he's got for sale. I'll sell off some of my stuff. I don't think I have too much really to sell. Some of this stuff is for the house, so I'm not going to sell it. Ooh, I should have put those broken handles in the what's called. I didn't. I got a lot. I don't know if you remember a few episodes ago when I lost all my kit and I went back to try and find it, and I couldn't find it, and I went and kind of freaked out and went back to find it and found it, and then just came. I was a little perturbed, and I just shoved it all in one chest in my house, or one what's called my house, and that was bad of me. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, that's one. This one I could sell. I'm mad. I sold my Daedric bow though too. I should have saved it. But I've got a glass bow that I was thinking of using. Oh my gosh, I grabbed the silver swords too. I'm so stupid. That's alright, we're going back there. But anyway, you might not have seen this either. I made these circlets these are all for smithing, or not for smithing, for alchemy. And they say A1 because that's the first set, but they're 23%. And then I've also got this is my alteration stuff, but this is the alchemy helm. A little known fact is that the Falmer helmets can be worn with a circlet at the same time. So basically, when I make my potions, I can make my potions up to 5 items on versus the normal items on. But that's my alteration set that I was wearing. Also, I was rushing when I did it, so I missed some of the names. Oh, this one, that's my backpack. That's the new improved backpack gloves. So I can actually sell the old ones. Oh, that's all the money he's got. Okay, we'll sell the old ones. Okay, because it's 35 versus 23. I've got to do a new backpack ring and necklace as well. And I could do higher than I had. It's the old one. I can wait to sell that later. One thing I am going to do though, since we're here, I'm going to go ahead and put on my smithing gear and go ahead and smith the armor I'm wearing. The one shoes, these are 21%. There's my blacksmith ring, blacksmith necklace, blacksmith gloves, and blacksmith apron. I should actually make new of these two. I could smith even a little higher legendary, but this should do the trick though to get these. Set for right now. I'm not worried about doing the others. Also, since I'm not right now currently doing what's called, I need to put my rings and necklace back on. Swing with my sword just now. Lucky I didn't hit a chicken. Had people run around chasing me. Really cautious with that though, just like Nadia when I went and resaved. Ooh, maybe I can do that right here. I'm way down, but while I'm on my way, let's go ahead and do some training with Farkas. I can sleep right here. I'm not going to bore you guys. I'll do that. So I did the training with Farkas just now. I'll go ahead and get the Falkreath like I said. Really, horse, you want to do that? Or freaking wolf? I'll tell you the truth though, the Daedric plate is a pretty bad set of armor. I like how it's got the red colored kind of like tattered robes attached to it. Really like the look and feel of it. Not really generally a Daedrist, but it is a bad set of armor. Bad is in good. Bad is in, oh yo, that's badass. Excuse my French. We'll go down here and talk to the Jarl. He's such a snivelly little guy. And he talks to you like you're nobody. It's like, okay, dude, I could squash you. Yeah, but this is basically what my full build, if I ever do full builds, this is what a full build would look like. Not necessarily the Daedric armor and everything, but the way I built the skills. Each of my characters is very different, But let's see. Let's go ahead and mess with the skooma dealer while we're on the way. He's always got some good stuff on him, so I'll tell him it looks like it's illegal.
Greetings, brother. I'm the sweetest moon. Snitch. They have you right with the guard now. What was that? Nice doing business with you, friend.
Oh, I shouldn't have did that. Reload. I know you're wondering why did I just auto load? Because this Gary Poole follower leaves my service on me. Wasn't like I was gonna lose the battle, but it's like, okay, I'm not really gonna do that just now. I'd rather go back. I've done that before too. Just like when I killed Nadia by accident. I really didn't want to. But,
Conrad White name is a bit of this now.
Stop. What is it? I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself. What do you need to take?
that's what I get for being greedy though. Get greedy, you have to go back and do it again.
I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
I'm going to go with this one because it's half damage from falling. This one I can come back to anyway. 50% less stagger. I'll go with the half damage. It is for falling, but you never know. I can fall off something. And I'm not really, even though I'm putting these points in, I'm ultimately still a spellblade. He's not a full-born warrior, so when it comes down to it in a fight, I'm not planning to fight anybody right away. I'm gonna pop up my Daedra Lords and freaking let them have at 'em. I'm regretting selling my Daedric bow though. I regret that. I shouldn't have sold that. Yeah, a lot of this Daedric stuff I think dropped just because I have a whole when I got Treasure Hunters, when I got a lot of stuff. But even before then, because I kept putting points, investing points in lock picking, it really upped how much gold and treasure I was finding. The loot drops just changed significantly. Had somebody tell me that the other day, said it doesn't matter to do lock picking because you can break any lock at any level. I said that is true. However, if you get Treasure Hunter, there's a 50% chance of better loot drops. So it's great to think that, but there is a difference. Let's kill the bear first. Put the bear in a tree. Really zinged that guy. Did you see that? Okay, Fat Bear, you're done.
Greetings, brother. You found a steamer? Ah, a snitch, huh? Guards now. Can't. Never should have come here.
Tell you what, Smith and that Daedric really did make a difference in my armor rating, though. I mean, he's landed a couple swings, but he hasn't really damaged me too much. I'll probably enchant that set of Daedric plate with probably enchant that set of Daedric plate with health regen like I did my other armor. I was thinking also though, because I'm not slaying dragons yet, I was thinking of going and getting the quest Old Bones for Crow, where you get the dragon insulated dragon plate, because I've got a couple pieces of dragon plate but not everything, because I'm not fighting dragons yet, which is I think is the biggest reason why I'm not getting it yet. Look at this thing. First build I ever did in Skyrim was a two-handed tank, though. So I'm comfortable with a two-handed tank, actually. It's one of my favorite builds, actually. I do like spell blades. I like all the different builds I've done. I do different types of builds, so I've always been a fan of builds. It's just like the game Starfield. Just got Starfield and downloading it right now. But one of the guys told me the game was horrible, this, that, and the other. And I said, well, how long did you play? And he says, well, I did 70 hours of game time. And I was like, 70 hours, dude, those are some new numbers. And I just know me that I could get into Starfield and see one gun that I thought looked cool, and next thing you know, I've got a character based on that gun. But I'm that guy. I just make builds just for the purpose of having builds sometimes. I'm not pulling my sword. Do I not have it equipped? I'm not equipping anything. Where the heck is that? That's weird. Okay, I'm equipping it now. I'm hungry. I knew that was coming. Wait, two big spiders down here fighting each other? Guess they were. Maybe my horse was mad. Maybe that's why I couldn't draw my sword earlier. I can draw it now. Yeah, I'm picking up all kinds of stuff because I know I'm getting ready to go up to the house, so I'll pit wolves. Well, let's get down here. If we don't get this quest started, I know we're at like 52 minutes now. Not talking crazy today. Like the other day, I was looking at my other clock, thinking I'd been here playing longer than I actually had. It's kind of weird, but we'll at least get this kind of started. And you have seen some action when he's trying to get me and Farkas down here. Yeah, I don't like to make the followers mad. If they're going to leave my service, I'll go ahead and go back to the last save. Just because I generally just try and keep the followers on my good side. Let's see if we see Shadowmere wandering around here. Let's see him. He might be up by Dawnstar, but I haven't looked. You know what? Pin us off the last guy. I'm gonna fight you. That's my horse. I don't see Shadowmere down here. I might have glitched Shadowmere out of the game by using other horses. I didn't know Festus Crack was still pinned up there. I think, I remember during the quest he was, but I didn't know he's still pinned to the thing. But he had some gold on him, so I won't stop taking it. And I do not see Shadowmere down here though, so... is usually where I've last caught up with him last time, but then I switched horses, so I don't know if he got confused or decided he's leaving and going back to Oblivion or what. I don't know. Anyway, nothing I'm going to worry too much about. I mean, I love Shadowmere, but I mean these horses here, they're just as sturdy. Have you seen a dog out there? Have you seen a dog? That's my skeever. That's the one I need to go get the rest of the animals. I will do that in another time. I will do that today. I'll get in here and talk to Shard. They love sending me back to Shard. Done a lot of dirt in Shard this time. Oh, let me do something. One thing while I'm here. Restoration. I think I still have one left. Yeah, I do have one left. Fortify Restoration, Fortify Enchanting. See if it holds that rate. If it does, that means I've got a 142% healing rate while wearing this. Yep, that's the one. I didn't change the name because I just wanted healing. 142% now.
Stop. What is it? I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself. Let's go.
Okay, let's head over here. Dead man's drink. If you ever get vampirism and you want to get rid of it, you gotta come in and talk to her, the innkeeper here. She'll be able to hook you up. What do you have for sale? Oh, she's buying the skooma. See her ingredients. She does have some salt tile.
excited. You know what I'm saying? It's yours for a day. I'll sell you to your room. Right this way.
Okay, you guys, with that, I'm going to go ahead and close this session. And we're going to go up to Embershire Mine tomorrow. So, you guys have a good night. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share with your friends, and let them know what we're doing over here. You might find some good ideas for your games or how you want to build your characters in Skyrim. You have a good night, good day.